Shedeur Sanders makes feelings. Clear on Brown's cutting, fan favorite WR Shedeur. Sanders gave rookie wide receiver Gage Larvadain a shout-out on social media after he was released by the Cleveland Browns on Saturday. The Browns cut Larvadain, a preseason standout, to make room for Quinshon Judkins on the active roster. Judkins is expected to make his debut on Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens. Sanders, Cleveland's number 3 quarterback, spent a lot of time in the preseason working with Larvadain, and the two built a friendship. "Yeah, that's my dog," Larvadain said of Sanders in the preseason. "I mean, he cool, man. He's just somebody that people just gravitate to just naturally, you know what I mean? And as quarterback and receiver, it's kind of one of those things, especially when we train the off-season. It's kind of hard to be a receiver and train by yourself. You need somebody to throw the ball to you. It's kind of hard for him to train throwing the ball with no one to catch it. So it was just a perfect match." After the news of Larvadain being let go, Sanders posted a photo of them together on social media for his 2.5 million followers. Gage Larvadain can return to Browns practice. Squad Larvadain is an undrafted free agent out of South Carolina. He had 9 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown in the preseason, earning a spot on the 53-man roster. He also returned kicks and had a role on special teams. Larvadain will now be looking for his next stop, although it's possible he'll return to the Browns practice squad. Waiving Larvadain late in the week will minimize the risk that he's claimed by another team. He was inactive last week against the Cincinnati Bengals. Larvadain made an impression during his time in Cleveland, with Browns coach Kevin Stefanski singing his praises after he made the initial roster. The beauty of this sport is that you get guys here and they make plays, and you can watch a guy develop. And he's somebody really from the jump that has made plays in every practice, in every game, Stefanski said. "We're excited for him. He's a quiet kid, works very, very, very hard, diligent about getting better. Those are the type of kids that you're rooting for." Shedeur Sanders, facing own battle. With Brown, Sanders is on the active roster, but is serving as the number 3 emergency quarterback. He's considered inactive on game days and can only enter if both Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel are injured. Reports this week indicate that Sanders has been seeing very limited work in practice. He hasn't been getting the usual scout team reps that typically go to the number 3 quarterback. Instead, those snaps are going to practice squad QB Bailey Zappe. I'm hearing that Shedeur is not even running the scout team. He's watching everyone. Bailey Zappe is running the scout team. I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm hearing, ESPN Cleveland's Tony Rizzo said on Thursday. Why is he on the team? Why is he even here? Because his jersey is selling? The Haslams don't need jersey money, do they? Sanders is unlikely to see the field this season with the Browns, per Deanna Rossini of The Athletic. Nick Sirianni expresses confidence in TE. Grant Calcaterra after Goddard, News Philadelphia Eagles. Tight end Dallas Goedert has been ruled out for Sunday's Super Bowl rematch as the Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Goddard is sidelined with a knee sprain, meaning backup Grant Calcaterra will line up as TE1 this weekend Eagles. Head coach Nick Sirianni expressed his confidence in Calcaterra to fill the role in Goedert's absence during his midweek media availability. Grant's done a really good job of stepping in and playing when Dallas hasn't been able to play these last couple of years, Sirianni said. Calcaterra, now in his 4th NFL season, all of which have been with the Eagles, had a very productive 2024 campaign. He caught 24 passes for 298 yards and 1 touchdown while picking up 15 first downs for his team. In his 2 previous seasons, he caught just 9 passes for 120 yards. Goddard missed 7 games last season, a big reason for Calcaterra's increased role, but he proved that he was capable of making big plays for the Eagles' dynamic offense last season. Calcaterra didn't have any targets in Week 1 against the Cowboys. Sirianni confident in Philly's TE. Depth outside of Calcaterra, who will likely take the bulk of reps this weekend, Sirianni expressed his pleasure with the rest of the tight end room, which consists of Kylan Granson, Cameron Latu, and E.J. Jenkins. Really excited about Kylan Granson and the things he can do, and I really like both of the guys that are on our practice squad, Sirianni said. Both have had meaningful reps in games. Well, Latu was in San Francisco, and Jenkins played a lot for us last year and did a really good job on special teams for us, both developing players, so I'm really excited about those guys. Because Goddard wasn't placed on the injured reserve, he remains on the Eagles' active roster, so the 2 tight ends that will be active Sunday will be Calcaterra and Granson. Granson is in his 1st season with Philadelphia, but he has the most experience out of any of the tight ends on the roster outside of Goddard. He spent 4 seasons with Indianapolis where he caught 86 passes for 958 yards in 62 games. If Goddard remains out for a while and is placed on the IR, Sirianni is confident in both practice squad tight ends. It's rare that you have those guys on the practice squad that have played and contributed and that you can trust right at the beginning of the season, Sirianni said. Excited about that room. Super Bowl rematch. The Eagles come into Sunday as 1-point favorites over the Chiefs. Philly is coming off of a hectic Week 1 matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, where they emerged with a win, while the Chiefs were ousted in Brazil against the suddenly dangerous Los Angeles Chargers. Many of the Chiefs' big concerns have come to fruition. Xavier Worthy is doubtful to play Sunday after he collided with Travis Kelce during their game Week 1. Meanwhile, the rest of the Kansas City offense had a tough time getting going in Brazil, as Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt were limited to just 41 yards between them, while Kelce caught just 2 passes. Marquise Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster were the 2 bright spots in the Chiefs' passing game.